What's going on, guys? It is Joe and Kev coming at you with day 2 of our Etsy training. And today we're going to talk about something that is one of my favorite things to do, is design aspect of making your Etsy shop look really, really good. And just show you guys some tips and tricks that you can use to really, make your shop look presentable and have people trust it and so on. So that's what we're going to talk about today.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's get into it.
So this is your Etsy homepage.
Right, so you want to go to, I usually go to Shop Manager first, just so I can check my stats for the day and all that stuff. Takes a little bit of time to load. There we go. And then you're going to want to go to right here over on the left and click your shop. So the first thing we're going to talk about is your banner. This is really important because it's, number one, it's the first thing people see, and it also kind of shows your brand and really gives a feel of like what you guys are all about. So what I did is I used the program called Canva. We've talked about it in past videos. It's a beginner's version of Photoshop, more or less, and it's very, very easy to create different photos and graphics and stuff like that. I made this on Canva, and it was very, very easy. So what I like to do is, number one, I like to show off what is going on in our shop. So as you can see, I'm displaying the shop is having a 50% off sale. That's something that obviously every shopper is going to want to know about because they're going to save money. Also, I like to tell them about free domestic shipping on orders over 50, and that way it also increases the average order value. That also makes me more money, and it's always a good thing. So definitely put different things that you want to show first on your banner. And it'll really, help your store out a lot, and, really just portray, number one, your brand and what you're trying to tell your customers. I also just took some of my photos and put them on the top to show off some of the materials and the items that we have to give a real feel of what the brand is. Secondly, we'll talk about this section right here. These are your highlighted items. I really like to do the stuff that I know is selling the best, because obviously those people are going to see that first and most likely are going to buy that stuff. So you have 4 options now. I think in the past there was 3 options, but Etsy added another one. So put your best selling items up top, or ones that you think that people will like the best, and that is really helpful to increase sales. Do you want to add anything to that, Kev?
No, I think you're doing a great job.
Cool. All right, so the next section is the announcement section. That's right below the featured products. I like to reiterate really what I have up here, because if they're, for some reason, they don't see this and they check down here, they're going to want to know as an announcement, free shipping over 50, same day shipping on orders placed before 11 a.m. It's also a really good thing to do. If you want to let your customers know how fast your shipping is, that will definitely increase your sales, because they'll be like, wow, if I order it today, I'm going to get it shipped out that day. So also I mentioned, about wholesale options. If you have that available, it's a very good thing to have in your announcement section. And also just, let them know to favorite your shop, because what I'll talk about in a little bit can really help with increasing people coming back to your store.
Yeah, also in your announcement section, what I would do is, let's say some of you guys are actually selling your items for a cause. I would write that in the announcement section. Maybe something happened in your family, you're trying to raise money, or something led you to sell what you're selling. And I think this is a great place to put is in your announcement section. If people do look, even if you're not doing it for a cause, I would also include a little bio about me and how I got into the business, why I'm doing it, just so that they can kind of get a feel for your company and who you are, and be able to relate to the brand. So I think that can also be added in the announcement section. Also, we don't have a social media for Threadlily. We have the social media for Simplicity, so we didn't include it in here. But if you guys do have a social media and you guys are active, I would definitely include a link to your Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, everything else.
Absolutely. You can even do that actually up top if you have enough room. I kind of just spread this out, but with Canva, they give you a template that fits perfectly in this section. So the pixel width and dimensions are perfectly for this banner. So if you can fit as much as you can in there to tell your potential customers about your shop, the better. So definitely take advantage of that as well.
We're going to also create another video for just how to use Canva and how to
Yeah.
do all this stuff, so that you guys can also see how you guys can make different advertisements or ads and all that. So I think that would totally be helpful.
Absolutely. And then I guess this is probably the last thing. This is going to be a quick video, but the last thing that we're going to talk about is this section right here. I organized my items because obviously I have a lot of different types with Red Lily by section. So when someone comes to your store, they'll see these items here. For me, it's the most recently purchased. So like that was the most recently purchased. Somebody bought this navy flowy tunic. But if they're looking for something else like pants or a dress or something like that or lace, it's very easily you can very easily navigate it right over here on the left-hand side. This also makes it very easy to for your end. Like if you're on the back end, you can really it's more organized for you, so like different sections that you can take into consideration. So.
And also one more thing, just so that you guys know, before I had an Etsy store and before I really started selling, I had all my sections in all, and people would get lost. When I started actually categorizing every single section, like flowy tunics, pants, tops, leggings, people actually started buying a lot more, and they'd look for more colors. Like if they're interested in leggings and they just bought the black one, they would go and see what other colors I have in stock. Also, if you guys are always coming in with new items, a good section to put is just in or new. So that, let's say they bought something from me 2 weeks ago and they want to see, oh, what's new for this season? They can come back and they can take a look at it. So this section item is this sectional place in Etsy is actually extremely, extremely important. And I would definitely pay good, close attention to this and take your time and make sure you fix it. Absolutely. Into categories.
It's actually a good point. I'm probably going to add the just in section that Kevin just mentioned. I think that's a really good idea. I would also recommend to do that as well. So. If you guys have any other questions about what we just talked about, feel free to drop a comment down below in YouTube. Also, join our Facebook group. We have handmade sellers connecting with dropshippers or people that are selling their items for them and making a commission on it. And it really increases your Etsy business and can be very beneficial if you have the right products. So we'll leave a link for the Facebook group down below as well. And hit subscribe, guys. We're putting these videos out for you. And we love doing it, but we just want to share some love and hope you guys can share the love back.
One more thing before we end the video,
sure.
If you don't mind.
Absolutely.
In the sections, I know a lot of you guys are selling different items. Like some of you guys I saw martini glasses. So what would be cool on the on sale section? You could put like Happy Hour Friday. So every Friday at a certain time, from like 4 to 6, you have an extra 30% off sale, so that people come at that time and they'll buy after work or something. So. That's a little touch you guys can also do in your store as well.
Absolutely. That's a great point. Just make it predictable. Like, let people know.
Fun.
Right. Fun and predictable. Like, let people know that, at this time, they'll know that they should come to your site and you'll dramatically increase your traffic over time. Yeah. So that's a great point as well. All right, guys. Until tomorrow or the next video, we'll see you guys then. Later.